Champion, we are here and we got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Again, my apologies to Oops and B-Dot. We did a recap on this in November or early December, and it was supposed to drop at the same time your battle dropped on YouTube. However, the footage got deleted. I do, however, have 4 minutes of one angle. 4 minutes of one angle of the initial recap, which I'm going to put in here probably right now. Champion, we are here. Town business too. I told you he was coming. Calm your horses. Relax. A lot of these battles deserve full reviews. Usually we cut between 3 minutes here, 3 minutes here. The conversation in this battle particularly, amongst many other on this card, which we will get to, is deep. It's a lot to be said. It goes beyond the battle. You know, brotherhood and all that.
That's a fact.
A few things was said. A few things was addressed. You know. What's up, Mark? We got a specialist on the situation. Mark, you know what I'm saying? He's going to break down
on the B-Dot News battle.
Yeah, he know everything about what they said, so we won't let him have it from here on out. Y'all ready to go?
Right, this one's right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, right. Say, oh man, relatable. You know what I mean?
No, how y'all feel about it? I thought it was a good battle. I thought it was sort of a classic. You know, we did have some stumbles. You know, close to choke situation. You know, so I can't give it a classic, but I thought it was a good battle.
I mean, yeah, this is definitely a good battle. We knew what we were expecting out of these two coming into it. Talking about the revolution will not be televised. You know, all that. Malcolm and Martin.
It'll be YouTube.
It'll be YouTube. Yes, sir.
Your son named Malcolm, my son named King. This combo ain't a coincidence.
That was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get into all that. There's a lot of that for all three.
Yeah.
So I appreciated, I'll say this much, I appreciated everything that both sides had to say.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Anwar?
It was a very entertaining battle. Actually, entertaining is not the right word. This battle was very informative.
Yeah, you got to watch how you use the word entertaining around here.
Yeah.
All right?
This battle was very informative, and again, we knew what we were going to get going in. You know, as we get into it, I feel like there may be an apology issued because I had some predictions that I might be a little bit off on. But
we did do predictions, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah, I predicted B-Dot.
I said Oops had the
Pretty
Mayweather
sure I had
shoulder
B-Dot
roll.
too. I have to check the files.
Who had Oops? Shout out to Oops on
Did you have
Facebook.
Oops?
I might have edged.
Yeah.
I might have edged.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's go to the battle and see what happened. I just want to know.
Okay.
But it was
Yeah.
We can talk.
Yeah,
it was
we
enlightening.
talk.
We
can talk.
It was enlightening. Again, you know what you're going to get from these guys. And, you know, as we get into it, I think that it seemed to me like Oops took a very different approach than I thought he would.
Really?
Yeah, he was very... The best way I can say is friendly in this battle.
I feel like he wasn't in attack mode throughout.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was more like, yo, this is my man.
This is what we gonna do.
We're going to come up here and enlighten the people. And it was like, oh, that was the plan? Oh, ain't nobody tell B-Dot that.
That was very last bar. He's like, this ain't our last hour or something.
Yeah.
Like, he was in kill mode.
He low-key was battling Sharon more than battling B-Dot.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He trashed, right? He's 30 Sharon. I give him that.
Whole
30
round.
Sharon.
He had a lot to get off his chest in that round.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, between time.
Oh, snap.
Hold on. This just in.
Yeah.
Breaker.
Breaker, just in.
Mad Papa Justin facing you Justin. Remember all that.
Now, as great friends, who would we be if we weren't late? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was busy times around the time. But right here,
Told y'all Thanksgiving.
you know what I'm saying?
Let them know we didn't forget.
We didn't. We never forget about Jay Black.
No, we never
That's a
forget.
fact.
But love it. Love one. Yeah.
You got Mark Jamico's opinion. You got Dre. You got Just Anwar's opinion. You know what I'm saying? They give their thoughts on it. But we did a 25-minute recap in detail, but it got deleted, and that's on me. So I'm here to double back and finish off the recap by myself. I do have notes from the pay-per-view. I watched it again on YouTube, and I realized y'all changed some stuff. It's not the same video, but I'm not going to be petty. I'm going to leave it at that. If you watch the pay-per-view and the YouTube release, you know what I'm talking about, but I ain't going to be petty. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do things. That's how they do things. But Oops versus B-Dot, man. this is what I asked for. I'm one of the first ones, as Ooops stated, to really ask for this battle. You know what I mean? I rock with Ooops and B-Dot. I just think they dope people in general. And I feel like, for the most part, I got what I wanted and I got what I expected. Ooops came from different angles. B-Dot came from a lot of different angles. He gave you what you expected, what you didn't expect on some other stuff. This was a fire battle, man. I mean, go check it out. If you want some substance, you know what I mean, some different type of talk, you know what I mean, you gotta go check this thing out, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, I apologize that our recap didn't drop along with the YouTube release of this, but I'm here, man. First round was on Ooops. Apparently they settled the coin toss off camera. Ooops had like a 4 minute, 10-second round. Probably a little over 4 with crowd reaction. He said the revolution will not be televised thanks to us getting YouTube. Thought that was dope. The shit you said against Verb, it ain't gonna be that though. I like this one because B-Dot was talking to Verb about what you didn't do for St. Louis. You know what I mean? What he wasn't doing, you know. And you can't really say that to Ooops because of what Ooops does for St. Louis. We've seen everything documented. So that to me was very impactful. You could have expanded on that a little bit more, Ooops. You know what I mean? I thought that was something he couldn't play with you with. You know what I mean? That'd have been a dope. That could have been a whole third round, to be honest. What he said, I want y'all to feel Dot. I'm teaching Braille. Close the eyes to feel my rounds. That was dope. The parallel universe. Yes, I thought this was incredible too. From Ooops in the first round. Your son named Malcolm. My son named King. This conversation ain't a coincidence. Fire. This won't be the first time y'all booked a disaster and it actually happened. I thought Ooops had a... And again, I'm not writing down every bar. To transcribe this would take 2 hours. I did not transcribe the whole battle. We're not doing that. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. You know, that's just still too much. I got a third of it, and that took me a while. I had to go back for certain things that I liked. But I think Ooops had a dope first round. Fire first round. But B-Dot came in, you know what I mean? B-Dot with the performance out the gate. That's how I be when I'm in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? In Kingston, Ocho Rios don't be having them bugs. He's pretty much back bugging. Y'all been bugging. But what else do bright lights attract? Shout out to B-Dot for that. I think this was a little jab to him. He's saying, we watch you get your ass beat for 2 rounds, and you finally kick some shit in the third. Dope. The pill popper limitless was dope. Oops, accidental was dope. How your name's synonymous with an accident, but you want us to believe you up here on purpose. Thought that was fire. After I take and again, I'm not gonna read out the whole scheme and shit because I'm not as talented as Ooops or B-Dot, so I cannot mimic their rounds as they did. You can watch the battle for that. But after I take the 4 out, the 9 and 5 reminds you guys what I work with. Thought that was dope. Black trauma for a big gain. How precious. You know what I mean? How you the 4th horseman?
Battle rap click shifter. How a nigga from the 4 horsemen as the 5th member. Can y'all imagine the Jackson 5 with a 6th nigga? Oh, it gets...
It doesn't make no sense. That really doesn't. That really doesn't. You can't be... It says 4 horsemen, 5th members. Saga, A-Ward, you know what I mean? Street Hems, Loso, y'all can't have a 5th member. It's just impossible. It's just the name doesn't work. Shout out to B-Dot for that. Dope observation. Ask ARP is B-Dot the God. Adam, I tell you I'm a rib splitter. You start talking about Ooops in the politics, the 14K that was missing apparently. You know, and that's what drove you crazy. This is the closest round of the battle. And I gotta be honest, you know what I mean? Again, I'll give my opinion respectfully, but this is the closest round of the battle. The rest of my recap is going downhill from here. And I gave the first round to B-Dot. I liked it better. The round was longer. Better performance to me. More material to me. More things to choose from B-Dot. You know, just tactfully better. In the first round from B-Dot. Second round, Ooops. Now, my notes is not going to look the same because, again, I watched the pay-per-view. Ooops had a few stumbles in this round. He had a heavy stumble. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the B-Dot had another strong round in the second. Let me give you some from Ooops here. Why be Kane and Abel when I'm able to be the Kane to make him stand strong? That was dope. The hammer's too legit. Cool. Had to compress a gunshot wound.
Ain't for the fake twerk guns. aiming like they got a lead full. This for anybody that have ever had to compress a gunshot wound and ain't never been to med school.
They never had to been to med school. Thought that was dope. Recap turn a nigga to a ghost. I've been Swayze. Apparently, they had a situation going on, so I think that's why Oops poked at that. Y'all seen me with Ruffalo, the Mark out different, Mark Ruffalo. You know what I mean? Shout out to Oops and his Oscar nomination. He was taking a whole bunch of pictures with Mark Ruffalo, Bruce Banner from Marvel. You know what I'm saying? The Avengers. That's a great look. That's a super look. You know what I mean? So it just shows you're a good person for him to rock with you. You know what I mean? On a different level. So I thought that was dope from you. Then I got Stumbles here. I got the Talk Dot. I know Morse code. That was dope too. I thought this was the highlight of his second round from Oops. You know what I mean? You know what I did with the Key to the Cities? I went to Home Depot and made copies for the hood. Fire. Oops. Fire. They put that in a trailer too, I believe. That was one of the best. Probably the highlight of the round clearly. And that's what I got for Oops in the second round with the Stumbles. And again, B-Dot is already up 1-0. B-Dot is already up 1-0 and he starts out the second round. He starts into like a freestyle thing right here. You know what I mean? Talking about the West Direction, Dillinger Dog Pound for being corrupt. I'm stopping you right there. Stop. A man stumbles and he starts off with this fire. You're in trouble. Magic with the knowledge, age with wisdom. The watered down either way, you dilute it. Oh, goodness. I don't even know it's empty. Don't I always think I'm loaded? That was crazy. That was fire. Chill out, B-Dot. See why y'all want people to recap it. I know. Again, that's my fault for deleting the files and the footage. You know what I mean? But I'm doubled up with notes this time. He rebutted the whole, battling on a white league. You know what I mean? Being pro-black and stuff like that. And they're talking about the white-owned and the remote control, and the remote area could control y'all. I thought that was dope as well. And he said, boy, you drop that change faster than Chess and Rock. Shots fired. He gets that rock again in the third round. Ooh. Shout out to B-Dot. He said, ever since you moved to Arizona, you've been thinking of Phoenix coming out the ashes. Thought that was dope too. I thought this was fire as well. You made a documentary called Superman. I bet you put your heart in that.
Well, I'm a hero too. So when they choose who's filming the view, they gonna go with who they marvel at. The God is back.
You know what I mean? Into the Taco Tuesday, B-Dot clearly with the second round. B-Dot is up 2-0. Gotta give it straight. B-Dot is up 2-0. B-Dot has already won a battle to me. And again, I apologize for the missing footage for the rest of the cast, but I think a lot of us is feeling the same way. You know what I mean? Because again, we saw heavy stumbles in Oops second round. And B-Dot isn't letting up. You know what I mean? I think they had like a friendship thing going on. B-Dot did not get the memo. B-Dot didn't let up until the ending of his third round. And by that time, it was too late. The contract brotherhood was null and void until that time. B-Dot 2-0. Oops third round, I feel like he sacrificed it again. So he's already up 2-0. B-Dot's already up 2-0. And Oops sacrifices his third round. Again, I rock with it. Love the message. Love where he's going. Having a conversation. Dope. He was low-key barking on Sharon for a good segment. You know what I mean? He started off with the white rapper scheme, talking about the Ilmac, Big K, A-Ward, Matt Flex, Awkward's Idea, Scribble Jam. You know what I mean? Then went to the Sharon Hill figure, thinking this is a lucky brand. And he got into the F12, the Tech 9 bar, you know what I mean? He kept shooting fires. He kept shooting shots at Sharon. Stumbles a little bit too. Love where he was going with the message, but in terms of a battle, B-Dot was tailored to the opposition times 10. B-Dot was at your neck times 10. In a competitive bout, this is not where you want to go, especially with B-Dot. I could already tell by the tweets B-Dot was giving out before y'all battle that he was more than prepared for this, and it showed. B-Dot in the third round, clear. I gave this battle to B-Dot 3-0. Gotta be real, gotta be 100%. You know what I mean? he got into the comparison of how in the beginning of B-Dot's first round, he got into the comparison of what Ooops does with his third and what he does with his third. You know what I mean? You told the whole world you was sick after my clips went viral. Thought that was dope. And he got into this. B-Dot pays attention. His attention to detail is crazy. Rest of the piece to the homie Nip. Last time he was talking like you knew him. Where you gonna get to know him on a one-way only trip? Thought that was dope. Ace, can I get an ace? I mean, holy shit. Think Gabrielle, Dwayne. All that work you done weighed now is replacing the union. My goodness. Brought change. Danny Meyer's son back from the store. Oh my goodness. This is all in B-Dot's third round, by the way. He's already winning to me. He got into this, to how we gonna hit a target audience when they prefer guys that shake you with the aim and try that twerk a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like the handshake and stuff. I show more hospitality and T-Rock the way I hold the door for you niggas. Okay. And this was that, because again, this battle happened a while ago, so that applied at that time. This is right after the Summer Impact, I believe. Reloaded, and the situation happened. So yeah, it's not an old bar. You know what I mean? It's not a recycled or reused. Now, he got the bloggers a little bit, and I kind of like the way he did it.
How we fight police brutality. They got a hold on us. Them bitch-ass niggas only care if we choking this. Let's expose some shit.
They got a hold on us. Bloggers only care if we choking this. They got to the Snowfall bar. You know what I mean? They want to keep us in your thoughts. I gave a battle to B-Dot 3-0. Again, shout out to both battle rappers, but I gave a battle to B-Dot 3-0. That's what it is. You know what I mean? I know my Twitter handle. It's at JBlack1615. I'm gonna receive some tweets. You know what I mean? People that didn't watch the pay-per-view is gonna feel away. Go ahead and at me, man. But that's what I got it. With that being said, champion.
Man, I'm really trying to motivate you. The last thing that I told a hater, baby, thank you for the motivation. Look, man, I'm really trying to motivate you. Celebrate when